50 years. Life is a puzzle. Practicing is the only way to get to Carnegie Hall. It's nice to be able to play Carnegie Hall because you know that you have a following of some kind and you've achieved something. I remember that I played right before Ray Charles. I think that's when I met Ray Charles, actually. I first became familiar with Wendell Marshall when he was playing with Duke. You know, an honor for me to play with a bass player from Duke's band. Kenny Dennis was a member of my trio for a while. You know, when I look back, people said, oh, you did a lot of records in 1957, well, I mean, I had to be told about it, so I guess it was more or less of a norm. I wrote that time when I was married to my first wife, and that was Sonnymoon, little play on honeymoon, you know. And I recorded that I recorded that a couple times, I think. But the original time was with Elvin Jones and Wilbur Ware, who we were speaking about trios before. Those guys were a great trio. You know, Elvin and Wilbur, really, and then came together. I really don't remember why I started playing that. Louis Armstrong played it, but also it was sort of a popular tune, you know, from the Three Penny Opera, so it was kind of a popular tune. And as you know, I take my material from very many places. That was good, strong stuff for people to relate to, you know, real slices of life and real great music and great reality, you know, this is what it's about. Yeah, no, Kurt Weill is great. Great song, and as you know, I like songs and so on. I try to make a rendition of it, you know. But it's a great song, and of course, great songs are endless, timeless. So, I mean, really, I could play it today and really make something out of it, you know, that sounds current. I wanted the best drummer available, and that was Roy Haynes. Part of my musical life for a long time. He was on several of my first records. Also, we worked together with several bands. We worked together with Miles Davis. Everybody talks about Christian McBride, how he's sort of a reincarnation of some of the musicians that we played with in our day, some of the great bass players, Mingus, Oscar Pettiford, Percy Heath, all of the great Ray Brown. He's always been anxious to play with me because he honors tradition. So he's been anxious to play with me, and I have no doubt as to his potency, if I could put it that way. So I'm looking forward to getting with them too. When you say 50 years, what do you think? Well, I'm still in the same orbit because I started out music and I'm still in music. Thankfully, I got focused early on what I was supposed to be about, and that's really been my life. So actually, that part is the same. But when I look back 50 years ago, well, I'm basically doing the same thing. I'm playing with a trio again. I have played with trios in the interim period. I'm back at Carnegie Hall, not too far from where I started. Very good about it. Very good about it. Very good about it. And I'm still learning, but the essential problems that people come into in life, I've dealt with them and gotten some resolution. So I feel very good about that aspect of it. And with that attitude that we're learning, it's not about enjoying. That's not what it's about. So if it's not about enjoying, then everything is cool. There's nothing that can happen which is wrong. Everything is right. Whatever I've achieved is still on the road to achieving. So if I felt like, gee, I've achieved so much, I probably wouldn't want to achieve anymore. So I don't feel I know I haven't achieved a lot. You have to really play as much as possible. I can practice all day. You know, it's my enjoyment, my pleasure, but you don't really advance until you're on the firing line, so to speak, playing on a concert. That's when you can sort of focus, crystallize your ideas, things come together for you.